Hey, what's up, fighters? Fireman 1995 here. Welcome back to some more Mario Party 2. So, last time on Mario Party 2, we finished the minigame coaster of the hardcore. And not only did we make battle minigames available to purchase, but we also defeated the Baby Bowser Bunch in a game of Shell Shock, which took us several tries. So this episode, we are going to be tackling on the remaining minigames that still have yet to be played by us. So anyway, before we begin, if y'all could do me a huge favor and punch that like button on the video, I would really appreciate it. So anyway, so today, my friend, is the finale of Mario Party 2, sadly. But before I actually show off the remaining stuff that we still have to go over, all I'm going to say is I did try to record this earlier and it sadly did not go very well because I've just been having recording issues. Now, I don't really understand why, but whatever. Because reason number one, I was going to go to Woody and show off all the possible minigames that you can buy, but that ended up backfiring. So anyway, so that's why you're seeing the spoiler right away. But before we actually start, all I'm gonna say is Woody is where you can buy minigames that are 4-player, 1v3, 2v2 item minigame after you complete the normal course of the minigame coaster, and battle, which we got the last episode. So anyway, after you buy all the minigame from Woody, then he gives you this rare minigame called Driver's Ed. And to be honest, I kind of find Driver's Ed to be a time waster, and I will tell you why. I mean, it's good for practice, but I still do believe this is boring. And this is really not my favorite minigame to play. So anyway, for Driver's Ed, we're going to be playing as DK, Donkey Kong, the monkey. So there are 5 courses. There's this, that, number 3, number 4, and number 5. And the course we're going to be doing for this one, we're just going to be doing course 1. We're not going to be doing all of them because it's kind of a big waste of time. Unless you're wanting to get very good at the game, then yeah. So anyway, this is our rare minigame, Driver's Ed. Drive through the cone in the order written on the balloon. Try to finish in the fastest time possible. Go up to move forward, down to move backward, left, right to change direction. If you don't pass through the cone in the direction of the arrow, or if you pass through in the wrong order, you miss. Which means that's pretty much game over. So, the mechanics of this game is exactly the same thing as the bumper balloon car minigame and the Magna Carta game. Yes, I'm actually not kidding when I say that. They have the weird mechanics still. And that pretty much saddens me. And of course, I'm only going to do this one time. That's going to be it. I'm not going to be trying all the minigames, so trust me on this. And yeah, for both of the Driver's Ed minigames, they're pretty hard to do, but yeah. So anyway, wow, that was a bad way to end that race. But anyway, so there's our new record, and this is the game of Driver's Ed, the minigame. So like I said, we're gonna only do this once because there's really no point in doing all the course. Because it requires a lot of brain, and it requires a lot of skill. And I feel like Driver's Ed's a time waster. So anyway, that's it for Woody. Next stop is going to be at the Minigames Stadium. because if you haven't noticed from the adventure board, we had 2 minigames that we didn't have at all. The rest of them we did. So anyway, battle mode. Battle mode is where you can go from 3 or 7 set wins, doing 4-player, 1v3, 2v2, or battle game. Trial is just like adventure board, but you don't lose or gain coins, but you only win them in terms of minigame. Battle also count. And then duel is what we're gonna do. Compete in 2-player duel minigames in this mode. So last time we played as Donkey Kong, just minutes ago. This one we're gonna be playing as Yoshi, and our opponent is obviously gonna be the princess, of course, because nobody likes the princess. Not with her evil doing. We're gonna make this one short because there's really no reason to do a long one. Because, yeah. So, anyway, there are 2 minigames that we did not have. The first one we didn't have is Quick Draw Court. This is a minigame that you would have gotten in the Western land. This one is all about timing. This is a pop gun duel. Goomba will count down. Press the A button as soon as Goomba says go. The fastest draw will be declared the winner. Okay, here we go. So anyway, 3, 2, 1. And bam! There we go. So yeah, this one is pretty much about how fast your fingers are. How fast your flexes is, pretty much. I'm kind of sad we didn't get this minigame, but it's also pretty fun, to be honest. And the last minigame that we didn't have is coming from Bowserland. This is a Rochambeau game, or better known as Rock, Paper, Mario! Yeah, really good minigame name. Anyway, and I'm pretty sure you guys all know what Rock, Paper, Scissors is, or better known as Rochambeau. So anyway, Rock, Paper, Mario. Mario beats Bowser. Peach beats Mario. Bowser beats Peach. Just like in Rock, Paper, Scissors, the strongest one wins. The A button is Mario. Mario is the rock. B button is Peach, who is paper. And Bowser is Scissors, the Z button. So this is pretty much all about strategy and thinking what your opponent is gonna pick. So anyway, so let's see if we win. Nope, it's a draw. So we're gonna be going again. And here we go. And it looks like the victory is gonna go to us. Now, to be honest, I'm actually kind of glad we didn't get this minigame when we were doing the Bowser Land, because this one felt kind of luck-based. But anyway, so I guess I'm just going to jump into one of the minigames, and we're just going to duel it out and just finish this once and for all. And I think we're going to play a good old game of Mushroom Brew. Knowing how bad the AI is on that game. Well, anyway. Yeah, I just thought I do this minigame because knowing that the AI is bad at the minigame, I mean, why the heck not? Peach, you do not make a true wish anymore. Yoshi is the victor! Yoshi, Yoshi! Yoshi's happy! So anyway, So that's it for Minigames Stadium, which means there is one more destination we have to go to. And here, my friend, is the third reason to why I am bummed out about not showing this. And last but not least, the character I'm going to be playing as is Wario. So, yeah. Last stop, Minigame Park. So anyway, the third reason why I'm sad is because normally there would be a piranha plant that'd be chasing after the butterfly, right? Well, unfortunately that had to go away as well because this guy actually gives you two minigames. The first minigame being a 2v2 minigame, which is Dungeon Dash. This is collected whenever you get most or some of the minigames that you have for a 4-player 1v3, 2v2. But if you get all of the minigames, then he gives you 1v3 Rainbow Run. So I think we're going to go over those right now. First up, we're going to start with Dungeon Dash. And this one, I believe, is pretty fun, to be honest. And I'm going to have Luigi on my team for this one. So, Dungeon Dash. If the dash through the dungeon, teammates must tilt their control stick at the same time to move ahead. Avoid enemy that blocks the path. Right move right leg, left move left leg. If you tilt your control stick in different direction, you'll fall down. If you want to stop, don't tilt the control stick. Yeah, this one's a pretty easy minigame if you know what you're doing. This is another game that also made an appearance on Mario Party 1. Except it didn't have to be unlocked for you to play it. But rather you have to buy it. And as you can see, we're pretty much going very fast paced. Because actually doing this with the AI, it's actually very easy to win that minigame. I mean, if it was 2 players, then it'd probably be a bit harder. So, I don't see why you should have a problem with the Dungeon Dash, but yeah. And then the final minigame that we didn't have is Rainbow Run. This is technically Tightrope Treasury from Mario Party 1. And for this one, I think we're gonna have Princess Peach be on the tightrope because she needs a lot of torture because of her evil doing, as I mentioned from the duel game. Anyway, Rainbow Run 1v3. Keep your eye on your goal as you run the Rainbow Bridge. If you're the solo player, players in the crowds will try to knock you off with cannonball. Solo player just moves around. And we just aim cannon with control stick and shoot A to fire. The Rainbow Runner must maintain balance across the bridge without getting knocked off. Now for movement for the 3-player, all you gotta do is aim your reticle. Well, even though there's really not a reticle on there, but you just gotta move your ankle and press A. The cloud pretty much moves you. Pretty much. So anyway, we're gonna try to knock off Peach off of that rainbow. Pay her for her insolence. So the way that the 3-player can win this, there's like 2 ways that we can win this. One is by her falling off, of course, or time expires before she even moves. But yeah. But keep her stunned for long enough, then victory is guaranteed to be yours. And there we go. Peach is falling off to the rainbow and down to the ground. We have murdered the princess for revenge. Oh, that felt so good for doing that. Even though I didn't make the shot, but anyway. Now I'm going to go over all the variants that you may have. We're going to start with 4 players. So anyway, first up we're going to look at Shell Shock. And show off what version these games will come from. What version you'll play on the minigame coaster. Obviously, this one's going to be on hard, World 4. This one is the medium course, normal. And this one is where you fight Baby Bowser. That's the first one. The second one is Bumper Ball. The fire one is the easy course. Ice is the normal course. And the hilly course, which is what we did for hard. That's game number 2. Game number 3. Roll call. And I'm sorry if I'm boring any of you guys for just doing this. Type 1. Hard course. Toad. Boo is normal course. And bombs easy course. Because counting bombs are very easy to do. Because they explode. Let's see. Another variant. We have Tile Driver. Goomba would be the easy course. Koopa is the normal course and Boo is the hard. And I'm not sure if I said Goomba was the easy one, but I'm pretty sure I did. Unfortunately, that's going to lock me into the game, so yeah. And then last but not least, we have Slot Car Derby. This is the last variant for 4 players. The Boomerang course for easy, the Motocross course for medium, and the Loopy course for hard. So that's all the variants. For 1v3, however, we have 2. This is one of them. So this one is the normal course, I believe. This one is... Well, maybe I'm getting this backward. For easy and normal. But I think this one's easy, this one's normal, and this one's hard. I'm not very sure on this one, but yeah. Because those curves kind of confuse me. As you would already notice. Anyway. Rhythm Shaker is the song you would get for normal course. Dancing Star you would get on the hardcore. I believe that's it for 1v3. I need to check to make sure. Oh, and I guess Lights Out the hammer for normal course and holding the light bulb for hard course, which you saw. Next up, 2v2, Destruction Duet. There are 3 variants on this one. We have the small statue, as you see, for easy. The medium-sized statue for normal. Large statue for hard. And yeah, this is just for guidance, of course. Even though it may not be 100% accurate. And we have Toad Bandstand. Flower Wash is the one you would get for normal course, and Toad Wash is what you would get for hard course. And I don't like keeping track of names, honestly. And last but not least, we have the battle game. Crazy Cutter. You get 3 different variants. You get the Cheap Jeep, you get the Change Up, and you get the Blooper one. And for the facelift, this is pretty much based on what character you're using. It can either be Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Wario, or DK. It's pretty much chosen at random. So I think, due to this note, I think we should end this off with playing Bomb Barrage, with Peach being the one floating again. Ha ha ha! I am so evil. I just want to do this. I want to do this before we, like, end off the episode. Like, me or the Mario Brothers blow up Peach. I just want to blow her up for my satisfaction. Henceforth. Even if the mechanics are weird. Wow, you were close, Mario. Ah, come on, Peach. Hey, got it! And Luigi. Double the party, she got blown up. Woo! Yeah, I just wanted to do that for a reason. But anyway, so we're gonna exit the minigame park, which means that's it. That's all I gotta show for Mario Party 2. So I want to thank you guys all so much for joining me on this journey, and whether it was for the good or the bad. But yeah, so thank you guys all so much for watching it once again. And remember, if you enjoyed this series of Mario Party 2, don't forget to punch that like button. And maybe I'll do another Mario Party game. But who knows? Maybe even do a top 10 Mario Party 2 minigame. Which, by the way, if you guys want to see that, please comment to me and say if you do. But yeah. So, once again, thank you guys all so much for watching. And once again, I am Fightman1995. See you all. Have a good day. Game on, my friend. And take care. Goodbye. And don't forget to keep partying on Mario Party.